Johara, welcome back to my channel. This is my second time filming the same video because my camera wasn't working. So I'm trying on the actual camera on the actual camera app on my iPad rather than just going through YouTube. I don't know why. I hope it's just, I don't know what's wrong. My iPad's been messing up. I mean, it started messing up not long after I had it. Like, seriously, it's a crappy iPad. So my camera just keeps messing up, so I have to refilm this video. Sadly, I was like halfway done. Oh man, luckily it's a short video, even though with my ramblings on and ranting and stuff, I tend to make a 5-minute video turn into a 20-minute video because I'm that awesome. Okay. Number 5. Oh, this year I forgot to tell you what video I'm making. Top 5 tropes I love. Number 5 is Princess Fights for Her Rights, which, as I tried to explain last time, I love this trope. I'm writing this trope. It's about my published book, Jasmine Press and the Wicked Sorcerers, available on Amazon. Please order it. I hope you like it. It follows Jasmine Press, who's a princess who has to fight for her rights as princess. I mean, she has to fight for her relationship and her friendship as well, but she also has to fight. But the main thing is that she has to fight for her rights as princess, as future queen, because in a lot of novels or TV shows or movies like this, in this time area or realms or whatever they want to call it in their reality, it's like, if you're born a princess, you have to marry a prince so that when you guys are crowned, the queen and king, the king kind of runs everything, even you. And yes, you are in charge, but I guess you can. It's like you can't make any of your own decisions because in the end, I guess the king is in charge, and if he doesn't like it, he can overrule you. So it makes like subjects not take you seriously or whatever. And it's like, so on here she has to marry someone she doesn't love, and she wants to be the dutiful princess and do what's right, do what she's supposed to do. But she, because she always thinks with her head and not her heart. She's like, this is right and stuff. Until one day she's like, it's not right because I'm the queen, or well, future queen. Because she's just princess right now. But she's like, I'm the future. I mean, it hasn't gotten to that part yet, but it's going to. So spoiler, sorry, I'm spoiling my book. Oops. But she's going, this isn't going to be exactly what she says either, but she's finally going to be like, I'm the future queen, and I don't need to marry a king for him to rule my kingdom. These are my people, and I'm going to decide what's right. She's going to say something like that. Eventually, and then she's going to overrule her father and be like, nope, I'm queen now, you can go away, king, no one wants you. Okay, that's not gonna happen, but you get my drift. Okay, but I can't think, see, I can't think of any of my books that actually has the trope though, and books like that. I'm not writing books that I read. I can only think of one off the top of my head that even has royalty in it, and the royalty isn't like the main spotlight in the book anyways. Like, I can't even think of most of my books right now. Like, my mind just went. My books are all over there. I want to get up. Like, that's a lot of work. So I'm not getting up. Okay. Number 4, friends to lovers. I love this trope. So I can't think of I'm trying to think of an example. First thing that comes to mind is one from a TV show. Oh, here's one from a book/movie, Ron and Hermione. I know I said I wasn't gonna do anymore. Oh wait, no, I think I said that in the last video that like got messed up because in my first video I like ended up taking half of it. Oh, Harry Potter like took over half of the video. Of course it did. Like, I'm sure that's happened to like every booktuber in the world because Harry Potter is like Harry Potter. But Ron and Hermione's a perfect example because they were best friends for all these years, and they did get feelings for each other, and they finally became together, and they were afraid to get together because they're afraid of ruining their friendship. But then it was so much better because they were friends for years and they didn't know each other. And so it's like you don't have to go through that stage of a new relationship, like getting to know each other, because best friends already know each other, you know? Is there another one? Lusa and Mickey from, not Mickey, I think I said Mickey, or I think I just sound like Mickey, because I think I said Mickey. And it does kind of sound like Mickey, but I said Mickey. Okay, Mickey. I just now realized that it sounds like Mickey, which is a different character from a different book. Anyways, Lusa and Mickey from I'm done with life. Seekers. I don't know what I'm saying. I mean, I'm pretty sure Mickey's only in 2 books. He's in the second book and then the last book. The second book of the first arc and the last book of the second arc, which is the last book of the entire series. And there's a love triangle. I just now realized that there's a love triangle in Seekers. I forgot there was a love triangle in Seekers. Like, what the heck? In the last book, Lusa, Mickey, and OC both had both were in love with Lusa. And then Lusa didn't even realize how OC felt. All she was concerned about was Mickey. And then she, like, had this, at least I don't think she knew how OC felt. She might have. And then didn't want to hurt him because she's Lusa. But ended up hurting him by accident. But she ended up having this, like, intimate moment with Mickey. And OC caught them and realized that Lusa had feelings for Mickey. And I totally forgot there was a love triangle in that. But it was just the one book. Like, seriously, just the one book. But anyways, Lusa and Mickey meet in book 2, and they become fast friends, and she didn't really understand wildlife or most black bears or stuff, because she was, like, in a bear bowl for her entire life until recently. And she, Tokyo showed her the ropes of the wild, but Mickey showed her the ropes of black bear life in the wild. Like, Tokyo can show her the wild, but he can't show her, like, black bear life in the wild. Stupid fly. So that's what Mickey did. And they became fast friends, and he was upset that she decided to stay with her friends because she realized she didn't belong with black bears. I mean, for now, at least. She goes to black bears in the end. Spoiler alert. But they all decided at the end to, like, the friend group decided to split up. They will see each other, like, once a year and catch up. Because, like, they need to be with their kind. Or not that because they never cared about that, but they just need to find where they belonged. Which, anyways, I'm not going to get into all of that because that's not the point. The point is that they were friends, and then when they met up again, a lot had changed for both of them, except they realized that they didn't see each other as friends anymore. They had feelings for each other, and they just didn't realize it since they hadn't seen each other in a while. And they do end up together, and in the last chapter, it shows, like, a year later, they all meet up, and they all have kids now. And Lusa and Mickey had 2 kids. Yeah, a girl and a boy, yeah. They had 2 kids. So, yeah. Okay. Number 3, enemies to lovers, or haters to lovers, because they don't always have to be, like, downright enemies. But anyways, yeah. So I love this trope too. I'm planning a countdown video for, like, top 10 friends to lovers, top 10 enemies to lovers. But I don't have enough right now, so I think I'm going to need to read more books with those tropes to be able to finish the list. Or maybe I'll just downsize it and be, like, top 5. But I don't want to downsize it, so I think I'll just read more books. I'm sure they'll have more tropes. But anyways, moving on. That's not the point. Moving on. Enemies to lovers, that's what we're talking about. I almost forgot, but I remembered. Yay me. I feel... And I don't even know where I was going with that sentence. I feel proud, I guess. I guess that's where I was going. I don't know. I don't think that's where I was going. That doesn't sound right. But anyways. So. The first thing that comes to my mind again is a TV show. Allie and Mikey from, what's it called? Skinjacker trilogy. They were enemies when they, first met. he was this monster, this terrifying beast in Everlost, and she was his prisoner. Kind of like a Beauty and the Beast story, but a little bit different. She agreed to stay. She wasn't exactly his prisoner. She was tricking him, telling him that she's the only person in the world that can teach him how to skinjack, and he wanted to learn because then he could terrify not just the dead but the living too. Skinjack is basically the art of possession, but they call it skinjacking. And but then later on he finds out, and then they start trusting each other, respecting each other, and she saw the good in him. She was very much in denial for a while though, but then he found out the truth about her, that because Skinjacker can't be taught, it's just something you're given or something you have. And they actually find out why people who skinjack can skinjack, but I don't want to spoil it for you because that was a major twist. Well, I guess it wasn't like a major twist, but it was like unexpected. Like, I mean, after you think about it for a little bit, it's like that makes sense, but at the same time, it's like something you just never would have saw coming, I guess you can say. Anyways, moving on. And they're really cute together, and I love them. And then I love when he finally tells her how he feels and was expecting her to move on, but she can't because Skinjackers can't move on to the light yet. And then she's like, we have a lot to talk about because I feel the same way. But right now I have to save Nick from your sister. There's another twist. I should have said that. Crap. Sorry, spoilers. I just gave you a huge spoiler because that was a huge twist. That was a twist. That was definitely a twist. And crap, I gave you a spoiler. I apologize for the spoiler. I do. But yeah, Mikey is Mary's sister. But I didn't say the name. Now that's the spoiler. Crap, I'm having one heck of a day. Okay. Wow. Okay. Is that the only one I can think of? I mean, there's a couple other scenarios, but it's like a little different. Like on Warriors, there's Sandstorm and Firestar in the first arc. The two of them didn't get along at first, and I think it was more on Sandstorm's part. I'm gonna have to. I'm planning on rereading that soon, anyways. So I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they didn't get along at first. I think she didn't like him, or she might have not liked him because she did like him, so if that makes any sense. But then in the arc 2, one of my Sandstorm and Firestar is like one of my favorite couples from Warriors. My other favorite couple is Leafpool and Crowfeather from arc 2. Leafpool, Sandstorm, and Firestar's daughter, so spoiler that they do end up together. The two of them, I don't remember if they end up together. I remember the first arc more than the second, but they're like star-crossed lovers. They're from, and I don't even remember if they had issues with each other at first, but their clans were enemies, which kind of made, so it's not like the same themes, but I didn't know it kind of was, so maybe I should mention it, because their clans were enemies, so it was kind of forbidden love kind of thing, which I also like, forbidden loves. So yeah. Number 2, a strong yet soft woman who is flawed and makes mistakes. I love that, which is the main character in my book. Like, she's, like, I don't understand where people's like, if we're gonna have a strong main protagonist, then she's gonna have to be all like harsh and rough. No, I like a strong main protagonist who's also soft and kind and loyal. Excuse me, but is also strong and fierce and can cut your throat if you annoy her. Can I think of one? I mean, there's Jenny from Harry Potter. Another Harry Potter reference. Wow. Okay. My Harry Potter movie's like off the charts. Awesome. So, Jenny's the only one I can think of. Because I can see that for Jenny. I mean, it's Jenny, you know, she's incredibly strong and fierce, but she's also incredibly kind and, sweet when she wants to be. see, what other main characters is there? Is there Ziri from Bewitched? That's like the only book I can see right now. That's why that one keeps coming to mind. Maya from Effigies, Allie from Skinjacker, Secrets of the Immortal Nickel Smell. There's Sophie, but I don't really remember that book that much. I have to reread it. Yeah, first thing, the only thing I can think of is Jenny. I know there's more. I think Ziri can be put in that category. You know, she's sweet. And at first it doesn't really show her strength, but I think as the journey goes on and everything she went through made her strong, which is acceptable. Yeah, I mean, it's not, yeah, it's acceptable, I say. Okay, so yeah, that's that trope. Then the number one is my absolute favorite trope. Obviously, that's why it's number one. The Chosen One. I love that one. Every one of my books is probably going to be the Chosen One trope. Like, seriously, every book I'm writing is probably going to be that. It's my book I'm currently writing. Jasmine Praz is the... Did I say Praz? What the heck? I can't even pronounce my own main character's name. Anyways... Jasmine Preyes is is the chosen one. She's the only one that has the power to stop the evil sorceress or wicked sorceress, because that's the title, wicked sorceress. And it explains in my book why she's the only one. You have to read it to find out. I think they kind of a little bit explained in the first one, but then you get more of a gist in the second one, which is not published yet. So yeah, you learn a lot about things in the second one, about Rosemary, about Alice. You learn a lot, and there's a major twist in the second one, like a major twist. Not to my own horn. So you have to read the first one and then wait for the second one to come out, because yeah, and I don't know when that will be. It could be a while, because I'm only on chapter like 11, I think, maybe 12. Somewhere around that. Yeah. I'm not rushing it. I want it to be perfect, so I'm taking it slow. Okay, that was not the point of this conversation. What other chosen one? There's Harry Potter. Man, that just goes with everything, doesn't it? Okay, what else is there? Well, I wouldn't say Ziri's the chosen one. No, they're just going on a journey to like help everyone with magic, basically. Her and her friends. I don't think that's the chosen one trope. Well, there's Secrets of the Immortal Necklace Female, Sophie and Josh. They're the chosen ones. Then there's Effigy Trilogy, Maya, Victoria, aka Lake, Che-Rin, and Belle are the chosen ones. Is that all? Like, that's all I can think of. I mean, the second arc of Warriors, they'd be the chosen ones, the ones that were picked for that journey. I forgot who was picked for that journey. Everyone. Squirrel Flight, I don't remember, I believe who was picked, or she stayed at the camp, or the clan. Like I said, I need to reread that story. Then Brambleclaw was chosen. I don't remember who else. Like, seriously. So, yeah. But I love the chosen one trope. I just love it. I love to see all the different ways they go about the chosen one, and I just think it's so interesting. I never tire of reading it, but I never tire of reading fantasy, period. It's like the only genre I really read, to be honest. Let's be real here. But yeah, so I love it, and who doesn't? So that is my 5 tropes that I love. Please like and subscribe and comment. If you love these tropes, if you hate them, what your list is, and if you decide to make your own video, then please tag me. I would love to watch it. So yeah. So see ya.